Whispers from the drain. You ever notice the way water gurgles down the drain late at night? I always shrug it off, telling myself it was just pipes settling, or maybe the echoes of my own thoughts bouncing back at me. But last night, as I stood brushing my teeth, I heard my name, soft, desperate, whispered from the darkness below the sink. I froze, toothpaste foam clinging to my lips, pulse hammering in my ears. The voice wasn't my imagination this time. It sounded like someone who knew me better than I knew myself. I leaned closer, heart thudding. The drain's cold metal rim pressed against my cheek. "Let us out," the voice begged, twisting into a chorus, like dozens of versions of myself, each pleading in perfect unison. "We'll show you who you really are." My rational mind screamed to run, but something ancient and curious rooted me in place. I remembered the stories my grandmother told, about secrets living in the spaces between walls, in the places we're told never to look too long. On trembling knees, I grabbed the toolbox beneath the sink and loosened the pipes, expecting sludge or maybe a dead mouse. Instead, a thick, oily darkness spilled out, shapeless yet familiar, like the shadow behind my eyes when I stared too long into the mirror. The whispers grew louder, filling the cramped bathroom, promising answers, why I never felt quite real, why strangers sometimes seemed to recognize me before I spoke. Then, in a blink, the darkness wrapped around my throat, sliding inside like a scream in reverse. Memories I never lived flickered behind my eyes. Faces, places, lifetimes. The truth hit, I wasn't alone in my own body. I was a patchwork of every secret ever whispered down every drain in this building, every lost hope and broken promise, stitched together by something that wanted out. And as the last of the darkness poured from the pipes, I realized with horror that I'd finally let them in.